let's go back to your introduction. Okay.
Okay.
Greg Meakin, my Canadian friend. Why did you leave Canada? It was such a socialist bliss there, man. Why'd you leave Canada? You and Justin Trudeau, y'all were good friends, played hockey together.
Everybody says that. Canada's just so happy. It's such a happy place. I'll tell you what, it really was almost like the U.S. growing in the 50s and 60s. It was. Mm-hmm. You know, but I voted for. Here you go. I've done this kind of mini bio on Radio a million times, but I mean, I'm a Quebec liberal. Okay, I make today's Democrats look like a Bernie Sanders wet dream, dude. Come on.
But Quebec you're not a liberal now, though.
No, I changed my mind. But I was raised in Quebec. I mean this. Thank God in heaven. I was U.S. born in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Never lived there because my mom got divorced, took us up to Montreal. So I was raised the first half of my life in Montreal, in Canada, and the second half, starting in 1983, in the United States. And I'm full citizen in both countries. Therein lies my brand, Dueling Citizens. I joke that I didn't think dual citizen could have any value, you know, but boy, we've seen a lot of fun the last couple of years in Canada. James, are you kidding? Anyhow, I got sick and tired in Quebec as a young, ambitious English guy. People don't know an English guy in Quebec was minority, 12% of the population. And as a side note, we were making the money. I was in real estate and we were paying all the taxes. Hello. So I was raised in socialism. I was raised in martial law and the War Measures Act under Justin Trudeau in 1970. Come on. There were hundreds of guys in Montreal put in jail January 6th. Here we go. With no warrants and no attorneys. Hello. I lived through this stuff. I saw my English language outlawed on public signs. That scares me, like with Spanish down here and stuff. So one person only changed my mind, my heart, and that was Ronald Reagan. I've told you this story where I watched him. I followed him close. And I said, Reagan wouldn't put up with this BS in Quebec and Canada, the socialism. He wouldn't put up with this BS, and Americans wouldn't put up with it. So I packed up my car and I left. I thought I was going to go for a 60-day road trip till I ran out of money in 1983, you know, and never went back. I ended up getting a job offer in Seattle, Washington. The rest is history, but got a lot of history there. But other than being a 40-year car guy and a real estate developer, and have built an ice arena up in the Seattle area. And yes,
Wayne Gretzky guy.
That's right. I've been on the ice with Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah.
You know, I swear to God, you're given certain gifts in life. You know, and I can always say, I can like say to a golfer, I'm a terrible golfer, but I've had a hole in one. Yeah, I was a garbage hockey player, but I've been on the ice with Wayne Gretzky. you know, you can say you're James McCormick, but you personally know Donald J. Trump and George W. Bush. So God bless us. Bottom line, long story. I lived in the United States and the COVID shutdown 4 years ago was the year I retired. I was 61 years old, retired disability. Came down to Arizona, retired, and then with the COVID shutdown, I decided to write my third book. And it's why I came to America and what I think now. And here you go. Breaking news. First day this is available as an ebook just for this audience, baby. Ebook, $5. Why I came to America, what I think now. I love it. Can only be purchased on gregmeakin.com. My website, gregmeakin.com. Seriously. And the rest is history. After the book, we just kind of got these kind of conversations going and stuff. And I've done over 100 radio shows and been with guys like you. But I'm just a quiet retired guy in Arizona right now. The new one coming up. You ready? You ready? Why I came to America, and can we even fix this mess? And breaking news, a gentleman who doesn't know he's going to be included in that final manuscript is a gentleman named Captain James McCormick. And there's going to be a chapter devoted to you, and there's going to be a chapter devoted to, you ready? Your UFO story.
Hey, man, that's a great story.
Iraqi soldiers surrender to a UFO. That's all. If you had time, honestly, before the show, take 5 minutes and tell it. It's already on my YouTube channel. It's the most unbelievable thing I've ever heard. And it's the answer to, can we move forward with good rather than evil? Big stuff, that UFO story. So turn it back to you. I've me talked about myself, but thank you for that. People can get a hold of me. I'm very accessible like you. My website's gregmeakin.com. And believe it or not, my YouTube channel, a very busy YouTube channel, this will be on YouTube, is at Greg Meakin. Imagine that. 1,100 videos on there, 600,000 impressions on that YouTube channel.
I know,
James.
man.
About 30,000 views and counting, you know, and you're on a bunch of them. Like I say, I'm going to have you start signing autographs for everybody, James. Back to you on that. I blabbered, but I'm having fun today, aren't you? Isn't it nice to be back on the mic?
Oh, look, man, it's nice to be back on the mic. And